if you only watch small amount of video, okay? Only take this part. Vision building questions. That's it. And then you can just move on and try another things, okay? First question you should ask, what legacy do you want to create in next 12 weeks? This is mine. 100 men in this man-child world I want to create in the next 12 weeks. What do you want for yourself and your family in next 12 weeks? Get your teeth right and become better communicator. What do you want spiritually in next 12 weeks? I want stronger spirit, at least 3 times prayer in every 4 weeks. What level of security do you seek in next 12 weeks? Save couple of hundreds. What level of income and fulfillment do you want from your career in next 12 weeks? I want to make a juice from this Red Apple YouTube and make around 1k a month, plus become a good student who learns and works. What interest do you wish you could pursue? I wish I could pursue deep work, strategy, communication, role playing, you to be on high level, course creator, coach. What sacrifices are you willing to make? Being best of the best with a sacrifice of comfort in the beginning, uncertainty in the beginning, until I achieve my goals, and fear in the beginning. Boringness for the next 12 weeks, insecurity from uncertainty for next 12 weeks. What will you give for the next 12 weeks? I should give my best to accomplish better habit rituals, integrating them one by one. What do you really want to do with the time you have been allotted? I really want to work as hard as humanly possible. In order to gain respect, reputation and freedom, who must I become in the next 12 weeks? The productive creator. Okay, next part of the video. You can stop watching right now if you are willing to, if you are bored, okay? So the ones who are not bored and want to learn more deeply about how this works, let's continue. Stop planning your life in years. Your brain only commits in 12-week cycles. This concept was introduced to me from the book 12 Week a Year, and it is extremely best book to read about the psychology of how the brain works and how you can adapt the principles and something like that, okay? First and foremost important is that you should change your thinking in a way that every week is a day, every month is a week, and every time the 12-week passes, for example, if we start counting on the 1st January, the 12-week will pass on in March. So every March, then next 12 weeks, then next 12 weeks, then next, and so it means that every 12 weeks 1 year is passing. So every 12 weeks you are like celebrating the new year, and this is how this works, okay? You should start planning your goals and your aspirations and your main motives and interests in 12-week period of time. Trust me, you will accomplish a lot more than the ones who try to like accomplish it in a 1 year, and when 2 months is passed, they think that they have time, so 6 months is passed, they think that they still have the time, and you know, this kind of like fighting between mediocre and doing a job, doing things. So this is a very common thing, and this is very usual thing, and you should start thinking about 12-week period of time, okay? It will totally give you the amount of freedom and amount of urgency in order to complete the tasks you are accompanied yourself to. Okay, so the next 12 week, excuse me, the next 12 weeks will decide more about your life than the next 12 months. This is we already understand. The brain does not emotionally commit to distant goals, okay, until it is very near. So the year feels abstract, procrastination wins. But if 12 weeks feel immediate, survivable, and non-negotiable, then we are accomplishing a lot of results. In my case, I started YouTube channel on January 9, and I already have 16 videos, and it truly works, okay? So your nervous system does not move for someday, it moves for deadlines, and you should set deadlines very accordingly. So step 1 is who you must become. Who must I become in the next 12 weeks? This is what you should ask in the beginning. Disciplined, visible, physically sharp, emotionally regulated, like who you must become. What kind of habits do you have? You can get into the details as well. It depends on the time you have allocated for this kind of like action, this kind of like planning who you want to become. Then you should decide how deep you want to go. For me, it's enough for me to just say productive creator. Okay, that's enough for me because I know it means discipline, great work ethic, have urgency, works hard, and have this kind of like abilities and habits that align to the creation process. Okay, so goals fail and identities execute. We understand this point. Step 2. Only one primary outcome. Example, publish 30 videos. This is my case. Lose 6 kilogram, build £100 month side income. So it's no matter what, just only one primary outcome. It must be one, at least one, okay? And maximum 3. But it should be different areas of life. So if you want to build some kind of like YouTube channel, you should set to publish 30 videos in a 12 weeks. This is 12-week period. Okay, we understand the point. This is very simple. So next step is non-negotiable daily actions. You should set 2 to 3 actions max. What this means? Small, repeatable, boring activities that you should integrate into your daily life. If you are already working out daily, if you are already eating healthy, you should not write that into this planning, okay? You're already doing it, so you should suck above it. You should start like, okay, now I'm gonna read around 10 pages a day. Or now I'm gonna, for example, create a video about what I'm reading. So this only works like that. If you already integrated the things you are doing, you are read, okay? Then this means that you should add some things that truly brings more value into your life. Example, write 300 words daily, train 4 weeks a week, outreach 5 people a day. Momentum is built by boring consistency. This is how that works. Step 4, you should review your week. This is a must, okay? If you don't calculate, if you don't count your achievements or your failures, and the counting always works for you, for your betterness, for you to become better. So you must calculate what your achievements are. You must do that. So every 7 days, what worked? In my case, non-negotiable recording worked. What failed? Integrating too many habits at once, plus taking more than 5 habits for later. This does not work for my case. And third, what gets cut next week? That's this simple. It's that simple, okay? So laziness as an rest, later approach, doing provocative things before actually thinking. This is 3 things that I already cut in the next week, okay? So, story tie-in. You don't control outcomes, you control preparation and review. In 12 weeks, I will be somewhere anyway. The question is, was it intentional? This is what I'm trying to contact with you and communicate with you. You must start doing right now, okay? This is a must. If you want to achieve anything great, you must do something about it, something intentional about it. You must start using your prefrontal cortex in order to achieve something great in life. But if you are stuck, and if you don't think like that, things does not work for you at this time frame of your life, then my friend, you should start reading and praying. The things will align perfectly. The things will align righteous way. Okay? Read and pray and be aware what you are reading. Not just read because someone recommended it to you. Just ask yourself what my interests are. Cooking? Okay, how to cook. A book about cooking, and then read that book and you will understand more. And you should be very aware about the reading, because if you are not reading aware, it's very dangerous, because books is like a water in your mind cup, and if you fill it dark books, then it will destroy you. So you don't want to be destroyed. This is not the kind of way to be more like a hope way and yeah, I'm gonna be destroyed and then I will be stronger than before. Fuck that thing, man. You should truly care yourself. This is not caring, this is victimizing. This is the kamikaze style of shit. So step 5, do it now. Write your 12-week vision today. No apps, no aesthetics, just truth and commitment. And if you are willing to comment 12, then it will be okay for me. And if you have any kind of questions, just comment down below and I'm gonna ask to you specialized and personalized way to you. So bye now, bye bye.